post a picture of them on here, hopefully for you. So, with that being said, I have pictures of this buck from 2021 all the way up until this year, every year, but it's in the summertime. Just on November 7th, I got pictures of him at around midnight, which tells me he is roughly a mile away. So, I have been studying onyx. I know what direction he's coming from my pictures in previous years. And right now I'm about 1.25 miles in from where I get pictures. So, with that being said, I'm hoping that things work out here today. It's November 13th. I'll give you a little rundown what I got going on. Off to my right, I have found a couple beds and one big bed, so I know it's a buck. And then about 50 yards from it's another one. So, and then off at my 10 o'clock, about 280 yards, there's a thicket of pine trees, which is where I'm about positive that's where he's bedding up at, as his main place. So, the reason why I'm not 100% sure though is with my family, I had 2 kids, and before that I was a traveling welder, so I was never around. So now, with that, I just haven't had boots on the ground, cameras in the woods to figure out his bedding area. So this year coming up, if I don't get him, I'm gonna have boots on the ground and cameras in the woods, and I'm gonna figure him out and hopefully get him next year. But I wasn't hunting this deer the last week because rifle season is in a couple weeks. And our end of our season is on the 21st, and then rifle season comes in. So I wasn't wanting to come in here and bump him and push him off, because wherever he goes, he has survived for 5 years that I know of the deer. And with that, more than likely he's gonna survive this year also. So I don't want to get too close to where I'm thinking he's bedding at, bump him, and then push off and go somewhere else now. So I'm trying to stay low, hang back a little bit. I still think his route comes through where I am. Like I said, at my 10 o'clock, there's his bedding area, and then about half the distance from me to him, there's a oak patch, a big oak patch. I think he's coming through there, eating. He comes to where I am at now, beds down, and then from there, there's another oak patch. I think he goes there, goes on a little bit, beds down, and slowly hits every oak. There's random oak patches the whole way to where my camera is, and it just stays right along the ridge of the hills. I really think that's what he's doing. So stay tuned and we shall see. Hopefully we can make something happen today. Stay tuned. We're gonna throw a few grunts out. Hopefully guys, it's been slow this morning, and figured I'd give a little Bible verse again. My phone gave me a verse of the day, and I read it, and I think it fits good. So it's Philippians chapter 4, verse 6, verse 6 and 7. It says, "Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. Then you will experience God's peace, which is more than anything we can understand." That just that hits hard right there. So He wants us to talk to Him every day. Tell Him what we need. That doesn't mean that He's gonna answer your prayer right then and there. It doesn't mean that He's gonna give you what you need. It might be a year down the road. He might answer your prayer. He will answer your prayer. Now obviously there's a difference between what's best for us, what we say we think we need, versus what He thinks we need and what He knows best for us. So there's a line there on, oh, I need a new car. That doesn't mean you need a new car. Or like the newest, best car. So there's different things there. Like for instance, I'll give you an example with my hand. I've been praying on my hand. Like I said, I was in a hospital for a week. I've had other people praying about it. And it's healing up great. I mean, it is, you can't even see the scars where the stitches were or anything. And I thank Him every day since then for it. So yeah, that's just a little example. I hope you guys enjoyed that little bit. Maybe get into your Bible and read further on in it. I just want to give a quick little verse there. Hopefully here in this afternoon, hopefully things pick up. We shall see though. Stay tuned. since I've switched to stick camo, I've had more close encounters than I have with any other camo brand. I mean, it's crazy. Just this year alone, I've had 4 deer come within under 10 yards of me while I'm hunting on the ground. I've never had that happen before. It's crazy. This stuff is legit. It works. Stay tuned. Hopefully we have some more action. Alright guys. I think that's it for the evening. The wife has to leave and go do something, so I think I'm gonna start my walk back to the vehicle. Please like, please subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.